Morning guys, this is the third and final day for us on Victor Day Out. I believe you can see from the background, the place is more or less looking like a deserted. Yeah, people are definitely parking away. I just wanted to do a quick one so that people can see how it's actually done. Very busy, very fun, session. This is how it feels like early in the morning when people are actually parking away to their morning routine. And I've just woken up myself, just about to start. I will try and see whether I can get you some more content just to give you a frame of mind. I think the earlier you wake up, maybe about 8 a.m., you wake up, get your stuff ready, singing praises and thanking the Most High for another blessed year. So for all of you who stayed with us parking away, we say thank you very much. We hope you've subscribed, we hope you've loved it, and possibly may have made up your mind that you are definitely joining us for the subsequent years. If you haven't, we ask that you please do. It's a very fun activity, it's a fun session, it's a fun place to be, and it gives you the opportunity to reconnect with nature, reconnect with your maker, and I hope you definitely loved it. You will lead us through the storm. In my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are my peace in my struggles, oh, you are my peace in my struggles. The silence you won't let go. In the questions you will know. Your great love will lead me through. You are my peace in my struggles, oh, you are my peace in my struggles.
trumpet tonight. Build your kingdom here, let the darkness end. Show your mighty hand, fill our streets and let's go. Send your church on fire, in this nation, raise the atmosphere. Build your kingdom here, we pray.
Hey, would you give a massive hand for Bonnie Morgan and the New Year Choir? And would you welcome on Pat Barrett again and the amazing man that cooked you? They're going to leave us. We have one more song to leave you tonight. Let's be in this together with a whole.
gonna spit some bars for you. Sammy, you're right to help me out on this one.
I got you, bro.
Okay. Look, as a kid I thought life was the best. No stress, I guess it was less.
Yes.
Struggle for money but never went hungry.
Let me get this off my chest.
My parents divorced, I think I was 4. How could I forget it?
How could I ignore? But that was before. What about now, Ben? Tell me more.
Now I'm 24, I got many stories and I found my faith and I'm better for it. And that don't mean that I got it all together because I live through weather and I live through the storm. And I have many regrets that I just never addressed my mind. These telling me give up, you'll never be nothing. Now I'm the best. One of my boys, I've been growing to a man from a boy. I've been maturing and having a choice. And that is something that many avoid. Life is a toy, it's a gift. We exist, I wanna live. I wanna be the one to play my part. I wanna be the one to give it everything.
New point.
I wanna know what my worth is. Woo! I got purpose. Know what my worth is. I got truth, got life. I got purpose. Hey, I got purpose. Know what my worth is. I got truth, got life, got purpose. That's right. Let's go. Everybody. When I was younger, a lot of you were the similar age to when I went through this crisis in my life. And I'd wake up every morning, I'd look at myself in the mirror and I'd think to myself, I don't like myself. In fact, I go as far to say I hated myself. And sometimes I couldn't even look in the mirror. I'd walk to school, I got bullied for the way that I looked. And so I started having all these negative thoughts about my life, and I even tried to end my life at one point, and then it got to the point where I was like, you know what, this is really bad. I lost like 6 stone and developed an eating disorder called anorexia and bulimia, and it got really bad, and I didn't know there was a purpose. Everyone say purpose. The reason I just got deep for a second is because you know what? This is life and death kind of stuff. And I believe Jesus can give you life, and life in all its fullness. Everyone say life in its fullness! Life in its fullness! Only Jesus gives that. Only Jesus provides that. He's the go-to. And I've got to go to him. I can't go to anyone else. I can't go to relationships. I can't go to alcohol. I can't go to anything. But Jesus, he provides that life that I need. And it changed me from the inside out. But anyway, we got another song. All right.
You might know this one.
Woo! Yeah.
You give me sweet salvation.
Let's go.
You give me sweet salvation. I need your love. I need to know you're my last temptation.
Yeah, I think you wanna dance? All right.
You give
Maybe we do that.
me
Maybe we
sweet
dance. Let's go.
salvation. Let's go. You give me sweet salvation.
Shout out to my dad on the front row. Love that.
You give me sweet salvation. Sing it to the chest, let's go. You give me sweet salvation. Let's go. You give me sweet salvation.
Yes, so design a crush. So I love my lifestyle, I'm content. I'm the fun by the night, so the way I dress. You got me feeling like Bruno, hashtag blessed. The thing I focus on is what I possess. An obsessionable possession is what I express. I'm not at the peak, cause I found my peace. And I found who I am, and I'm proud to be. Is it now? Let me see you do it.
So guys, these are the shower facilities. It's more or less like Portaloos, but yeah, a good cabinet which you can definitely go in. Good timing, you know, if you're coming at the time where there isn't that much queues, then you can definitely have a good shower. I will take you in so that at least you can have a look at the showers which are available. I would definitely recommend if you got, you know, some flip-flops, you can definitely bring them in, use it. You have to pitch your maybe using the shower at the time where there isn't that much queues. If you come in the normal times, then it's gonna be a long queue. So these are how the showers look like. Yeah, now it's just a cabinet. It's more or less like a cubicle that you can definitely come in, have your stuff, and yeah, the water flows, you know, throughout the time that you are here. So is a good opportunity for you to get fresh and clean every time. Alright guys, so there is also a prayer tent where, as well as a worship tent where, you know, I think it's on 24/7, and I think this is the lineup. I'll show you the lineup for the weekend, you know. So they got Pat Barrett coming in, late night worship. Travis Green is definitely on it. Yeah, I'll take you in so that at least you can have a look at. It's a very big place, you know. I will take you in so that at least you can have a look at the place. Okay. So it's a very big place where people come in, do their worship, do their prayers. Yeah, it's on throughout the night as well as the mornings. It's definitely a farm. You know, it's more or less a barn. You can see the natural bit. So definitely, yeah, it's a good space where you can come, connect. That's the stage. And hopefully you can see these guys that we always hear them sing on radio, on TV, as well as every other spaces.
They had staging though, I swear, last time. They
Yeah, this is more or less the first day in, the night routine. People more or less looking around, getting the admin done. So these are also the portaloos. So obviously they get cleaned more regularly. So you can definitely pitch it around the times when it gets cleaned so that you can get a clean space and get your business done. You know, you can definitely see them all around the place. And yeah, use it to get yourself sorted whenever you need it. It's getting busy by the day anyway. So come the night time, as well as throughout the day, there are spaces where people can actually come, sit, have a meal, you know. There are a variety of meals that you can have, but definitely, you know, I think more or less what I will do is tomorrow I will show you the different decks where you can actually have your meals. It's definitely, you're gonna be spot for choice, you know. But there's definitely a good variety. So that's a Wildfires Cafe. Yeah, it's interesting. Wherever you go, fish and chips don't disappoint. Yeah. So for all these festivals, yeah, that's a queue for all the fish and chips, and I'm sure it's definitely serving the purpose.
You know what I mean?
You know, that's a fish and chips queue. Never disappoint. Never disappoint. So there is a range of CDs on sale, different cards, crafts, and also books. So these are the glumpers. It's a bit of a difference in terms of the camping experience, if that's what your preference is. Glampers, but
waiting here. Your faith can move the mountains. Let the mountains move. We come with expectation. We're waiting here for you. We're waiting here for you. You're the Lord of all creation. Still you know my heart. The author of salvation. You've loved me from the start. We're waiting here for you. With our hands lifted high in prayer. And it's you we've adored, singing on your way. Oh, hallelujah. Come on, Frank. come in praise. And it's you we adore, singing on.
And maybe just in this moment as the band are playing, and we've heard from Becca last night and we've heard from other people, and I walked on stage and I thought, I'm not going to be able to deliver this talk because I'm losing my voice, and I thought maybe that's a bit poignant. That in this whisper, in this silence, in this moment, God is nudging at your heart. And he's knocking on the door of your heart. And it says in the Bible, he knocks and he waits for you to open it. It has to be our choice. Becca talked about it last night, but here's the thing. He knocks on the door completely and utterly out of love for you. Because of what Jesus died on the cross, that is a visible showing of an invisible God. He died on the cross, took this shape. That shape is the biggest act of love that can ever have been shown to you guys. Like a sponge, soaking up all the naff, thoughts, sin, dirty, devastating, earthquaking, foundation shaking stuff. Jesus took the punishment that you and I should have had, all because God loves you. And he wants you to meet him like a child, and meet him in the whisper, and meet him in a moment where you understand that when Jesus took this shape, God's over here looking at you, you're over here, and we're doing our thing, and the stuff that devastates, the sin is tangled in between like a cloud, and God's looking at us, he's going, yo, you're my boy, you're my girl, you're my child, I love you. How do I show you? Well, I'm going to whisper right now, he loves you. And when Jesus takes that shape and we're stood over this side and we turn to him and we look at God, that bridge that Jesus formed, God comes running, sprinting across that bridge in this wet moment right now, sprinting across that bridge, and he meets you right here. And that's the beautiful thing about being a child when you come to God, because the faith that it takes to step out and say, okay, I believe, I trust you, I don't have all the answers, I don't understand what's going to happen next, my foundations have been shaken, but God, come meet me in the whisper. So I'm going to ask Big Church Festival in the field, I'm going to ask you to do something really brave. And if this is you in this moment and God's whispering to your heart and he's nudging, knocking at your door, and he's saying, I love you, my child, come back. Maybe this is the first time for you. Maybe you've come to Big Church and you've never really made a choice for yourself to put Jesus in the center of your life. To understand that when he died, he beat death and he said those three words, it is finished. It's done. And the secret is that when he said those three words, he beat death. He took the death that you and I should have had. But the greatest thing is that when he rose again and he said it is finished, it is done, he conquered death for each and every single one of us so that we can truly have life. That cross shape is everything. But just in this moment, in this whisper, I feel like people need to understand and reach out to God and have him in the driving seat like a child. So I'm going to ask you to do something brave. I'm simply going to count to 3. And if this is you and you're willing to say, I want to turn my back on the stuff that devastates, I want to say yes to you, Jesus. I'm sorry for the wrong things that I do. I'm sorry for the things that I've done in my past. Thank you that you died. It's finished. You cleaned the slate. It's wiped clean. I can start again. If that's you, you're stepping across the line and saying, my past is done, my future's yet to come. That's not holding me back. You step into this future with Jesus in the driving seat, with him in control, never alone. But it happens in the whisper. So I'm simply going to count to 3. And if that's you in this place, and you may be deciding for the first time, you may be reaching back out to God and turning to him again because you know you've been far off and you've lived it your own way. This is your moment to come back and say yes to Jesus. I'm going to count to 3, and if that's you, I simply want you to pop your torch in the air. If you haven't got a torch because there's no power, pop your hand in the air. Number 1, Jesus died on the cross so you can have life. Number 2, Jesus died for all the things that devastate, all the sin that's clogged us up. And he said it is finished. Number 3, he beat death and rose again out of love for you and wants to live in the driving seat. So let's try this big church festival. 1, 2, 3. Pop those lights up, those lights.
Next year.
After hours are now open. Obviously the campfire is cancelled, but everything else is available. House is in the worship tent and all around the rest of the site as in your programme.
Please pick up any litter that you may have made around.
Morning guys, this is the third and final day for us on Victor Day Out. I believe you can see from the background, you know, the place is more or less looking like a deserted. Yeah, people are definitely parking away. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick one so that people can see yeah, how it's actually done, you know, at the end of 2-day very interesting, very busy, very fun, you know, session. This is how it feels like early in the morning when people are actually parking away, getting themselves back to their morning routine. And yeah, I've just woken up myself, just about to start with my own parking, get the car a bit closer in order not to travel all the way down. But yeah guys, I will try and see whether I can get you some more content just to give you a frame of mind. I think the earlier you wake up, maybe about 8 a.m., you wake up, get your stuff ready, then you can get yourself back onto the motorway on your way going after singing praises and thanking the Most High for another blessed year. So for all of you who stayed with us for the first day on Big Ted Day Out, day 2 on Big Ted Day Out, and also this being our final parking away, we say thank you very much. We hope you've subscribed, we hope you've loved it, and possibly may have made up your mind that you are definitely joining us for the subsequent years. If you haven't, we ask that you please do. It's a very fun activity, it's a fun session, it's a fun place to be, and it gives you the opportunity to reconnect with nature, reconnect with your maker, and yeah, I hope you definitely loved it. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and help us to grow, you know, supporting these things for everyone, especially our young people, to have such safe spaces to come to. Yeah, and also get to know how it used to be done without the washing machines or maybe dishwashers. Let's see how it goes after we put down our tents. I'll show you the roads as well.
Next year. Please pick up any litter that you may have made around